Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today, which is called What's Their Karma? So, haunted by your memory. This is going to be a specific situation where you've had a falling out with someone and you're probably in a no contact separation state with this person, or just your connection is definitely under some sort of challenge. And you just want to see, is this person sorry? Have they received their karma? Have they learned their lesson? Maybe why you had to go through this experience, etc. So just please take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using will be listed down below. And we're going to go into this reading here, and then we're going to go a little bit deeper into the extended. So I'll put that extended link down below if you guys care to join me over there. So let's dive right into the messages. We're going to take a look and see, what is the beginning? How did they first feel about you when you first met this person? So what were the energies that were at hand when you and this person first met? This is a combination of decks from Aqua Moonlight. So let's go ahead and see what types of energies were present when this person first met you. What was triggered within them? Ooh, we have the knot is tied. What I'm getting here immediately is that this person, maybe even this, just take it if it resonates, they may have already been committed elsewhere, okay? So maybe it made it difficult for them to actually fully commit to you. That's just for some of you guys out there. But it could be that they literally looked at you and saw marriage material. They saw you as their person when you guys first met, okay? Maybe some things fell apart. Maybe, they started having issues, etc. So that changed somewhere down the line. But they certainly saw you as marriage material. But we have shallow. Okay, so what I'm getting here, you guys, is that this person, unfortunately, was probably just somebody who was kind of into superficial things. Maybe it's like it looked really good on the outside, but when it came down to actually committing and doing the work, it just seemed like they weren't really able to do that. Now, some of you guys, it could be that they were involved elsewhere and it was a very superficial connection. And so that's one of the reasons why they were seeking you out, because they weren't happy, but there's no excuse. They should end things with the person that they're not happy with, but this just could be the setup here. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, guys, this person definitely has gotten some sort of freaking karma for something that they did. Okay, so it is coming up immediately here in this card. It's been very uncomfortable for this individual. So maybe they treated you just very surface in the end. It's like they came into your life, they sucked you in, they told you that you were the one for them, that you guys were actually going to have this relationship. And then in the end, they just became bored. They pretended like that's not what they meant or that's not what they wanted. And then somehow they just kind of left you in the dust. This person has gotten some uncomfortable karma because of this experience. And I feel like if it's been a while, they definitely have some sort of guilty conscience about what they've done to you. Now, it could be because someone else delivered their karma to them, screwed them over in some way. It made them think about when they screwed you over. I'm just bringing it to you how the cards are laying it out. Yep. Oh my God. Two different decks, but very similar. Karma. Yeah, this person is definitely, there's consequences for this person's actions towards you. So this really is like, how do they feel about you when you first met? I'm getting here that they should have known better than to get involved with you. If they had commitment issues or they were involved elsewhere, they should have never gotten involved with you. But this person chose to do that. And I feel like it's because they were just kind of focusing on how you made them feel rather than focusing on how it was going to affect you in the end. Yeah, that's what I am seeing here. Let's go ahead and get a couple more cards here and see what else. Ooh, okay. Falling victim to temptation, but it was a mistake. So this is the thing. How they felt about you, I feel like they were extremely attracted to you. They were magnetically drawn to you. The chemistry was very strong. But this whole center vibe just means like this is someone that should not have gone down this path with you, because either A, they weren't available, or they just knew that like they weren't going to be able to give to you what you were looking for, especially if you were like, look, I'm looking for a life partner. I'm looking for somebody to get married to. This is what I'm into. I'm not into just casual dating. And then this person's just like, oh yeah, that's me. They may have just said that in order to just spend time with you, but not really able to match it up in the end. So it's like, in the end, this person's sins, they have definitely paid for. There have been consequences for these actions. And I'm getting, for some of you guys, if this was third party and your person went back to their person, it has not been pretty. Meaning, like, if you think that they're happy and you think that they were just able to go back and like save their relationship, whether their person found out or not, that hasn't been the situation. It's a very uncomfortable, situation for them. Boo-hoo, woe is me. But yeah, I mean, it's very uncomfortable for them. So it's not hunky-dory in their life. Not that you're wanting them to suffer, but just in case you guys are wondering, was this person just able to just kind of go back and get back the life that they had? I'm getting the answer would be no. They were not able to just go and get it back. There's like hell to pay. Yeah, so this person still feels very restless, okay? This person may just be the type of individual that just wants to be wild, that wants to be free, that can't settle down. And I feel like they knew this when they met you, okay? But they chose to get involved with you anyways, and they really shouldn't have. Like, they took this risk with you and they shouldn't have done that. But I also feel like there was something about being with you that really made them feel amazing. They were on a high when they first met you. You gave them something, but this person's kind of shallow. And so it's like, it only was skin deep. That's what I'm seeing here. It was only skin deep. And so they kind of went into it with this possibility that maybe they could change. Maybe you were going to be the person to settle them down. Maybe you were going to be the person that made all their dreams come true. But just at the end of the day, it's like this person is either so dysfunctional or unaware of themselves that they're not going to be happy with anyone. So if this is third party, they weren't happy with their other person. Then they came together with you, and then because of their own emptiness became unhappy or whatever, or bored, and then maybe they went back to someone else, or they left you for somebody else and went, and just tried to have a situation with someone else. That didn't work out either. So I just feel like this person is kind of a shit show, and no matter what they do, they're just not happy. That's just what I'm getting here. So this is just coming through like the beginning, like, it's almost like your connection was doomed from the very beginning because this person was not a good person. This person was not being 100% honest, or this person just was thinking about themselves only. So it's just like a disaster waiting to happen. So if that sounds like your situation, I'm tapped in. If not, this may not be your reading today. But anyways, we're going to continue. We're going to go into the fall. So what went down in this situation? I mean, I feel like we already really saw a lot, but let's just go ahead and continue here. Let's see what else is going on. This is the Forever Autumn deck by the Spiritual Sagittarius. Okay, so we do have cookies. So what went down, and I feel like this connection, it was like baked with love. I feel like you, the person, I don't know why the cats are fighting in the background. Stop, please. Shut up. Sorry, guys. Okay. But it does say here, like, baked with love. And I feel like you started this connection really with your best intentions put forward. Like, you were wanting to maybe nest with this person. You were wanting to build something with this person. But I just feel like they don't know how to be loved. So it's like you probably brought your best self forward, and it's like this person in the end just couldn't match that energy. Shut up. Gosh. All right, let's see what else. It's just these two particular cats that always fight. Okay, we have healthy choices. Yeah, I feel like you really wanted to do something. You wanted to make some choices with this person that were healthier. I almost feel like this individual you kind of knew was broken or damaged, and so you came into their life maybe even wanting to save them a little bit. Maybe they kind of allowed you to play that role, because I definitely get like this caretaker vibe here, just like this really nurturing vibe from you. But I feel like they just couldn't make the healthy choice. They couldn't cut out the crap. They couldn't cut out an addiction or just a certain way of being. They just couldn't do it. And so it's like you could have done just even more, and it still wouldn't have changed this person. It still wouldn't have mattered, because this person needs to take care of themselves, not be caretaken by another individual, or not be saved. So I almost feel like this person was looking to you as a savior. You're going to be the choice that makes me a better person. And it doesn't work that way. Nobody makes you a better person but you. So I just feel like they blew it. They unfortunately blew it here. So that's what went down. Maybe they were trying to play it safe by choosing a partner that was like, less dysfunctional. But maybe in the end, they became bored because it wasn't toxic and dysfunctional like they're used to. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh, zombie virus. Yeah, something became infected and contaminated. Now, this could have also been like what went down. Somebody screwed around, somebody lied, somebody cheated. So then, of course, it became tainted. So this connection became untainted. Like there was a virus that was able to get in and create some sort of dysfunction or sickness in this connection. So somebody let it in. And I feel like you were wanting to make good choices. This person was not making the best choices, unfortunately. And I just feel like it's just a part of their dysfunction. They're just not able to make healthy choices. And it's like they may say they want to be happy, but when it comes down to it, there's too many cards. When it comes down to it, it's like they don't really know how to be healthy. So it's like they could have duped you. Yep. It's like they came in and it's like you took a risk on this person and it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off. I feel also that you were offering this to this person and they were like, this sounds very tempting. It sounds like it could be good for me. But they knew it was risky because I feel like this individual is like, I just don't know if I'm cut out for this. I don't know if I'm cut out for commitment. I don't know if I'm cut out, I'm not available, or this just isn't my thing. I'm just kind of a, like hit it and walk away type of person. But there was something about you that was enticing enough for this person to want to give it a shot. But again, it's like this risk didn't pay off. Okay? It just didn't pay off. All right, let's go ahead and get some more. This is the Haunted Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. My hands don't work today. I don't know what the deal is. All right. The Dark Love. This connection is not good for you. Ooh, see? Bad luck, mood swings, and anger are a sign to cut this person out of your life ASAP. Take care of your own health and let them deal with their own BS. So do you see what I'm saying? This person came into your life like a virus and infected you with their bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So this is what went down. Your person was not healthy. Your person was dysfunctional. Your person was sick. Your person was somebody who was like back and forth, up and down with their moods. And this probably confused you because at some point they were like, yeah, let's do this. This is what I want, only to change their mind because of their dysfunction and crap. So it's just like, again, you took a risk on this person. And I do feel like some of you guys maybe even became infected with something because this person is, or was a snake. That could be it for one person out there. But I just feel like this was a dark lover. This was somebody who was in the darkness, somebody who was operating from their ego and their shadow side. And even though you may have kind of suspected this, they kind of put on their best act for you, or you maybe felt like you could save this person, but unfortunately you couldn't. You couldn't save this person. Okay, so this is called the Diviner's Oracle that I created here. Let's see what else. Okay, so I do feel like what went down with them is that you felt when you first met each other that this was like, yes, it was like gold mine. You're exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm getting an extreme high and then an extreme low. This is also surface as well. It's just like, the superficial things like money and looks and what you have looks really good on the outside, but really deep down, is it a gold mine? I'm getting here fool's gold, you guys, fool's gold. This person probably pretended to have it more together than they did. Yep, they were really just a snake though. That's the thing. They were a snake in this situation. It does say betrayal, jealousy, and threat. I also feel if this is third party, it's not going to resonate for everybody, that their person, the person that they were maybe screwing around on with, okay, like they're screwing around on this person with you. So you're the third party. You were a threat to what they've built with this individual. So if you had the jealous ex that came in and basically said, this is my man or this is my woman, you better leave kind of thing. It's like this is the demise of the connection. Somebody's going to protect their assets. Somebody's protect what's theirs. Even though they should be pissed at the person that's cheated on them, it's kind of interesting how the individual that's the third party is the one that gets all of the hate, and then they end up staying with the person that betrayed them. It makes absolutely no sense, but people do it. So I feel like that could be somebody's story as well. And we have Tower. So look, first of all, what is a Tower? The Tower is things come crashing down. I do feel like there was some sort of a shock. Maybe some of you guys didn't know this and you found out. You found out that this person was a snake. Now, they may not have had an actual life with someone else, but it could have just been that you realized that this person was a threat to your sanity. They were a threat to your safety, and you really needed to guard yourself and put up boundaries against this person. And it was probably very, very hard. So basically, that's what Spirit is telling us here with what went down in this situation. It's like a high and then an extreme low here. This person may even made you feel like you were a threat to them, as in, you want too much from them, or you're too needy, or you're just not what I'm looking for. And that's unfortunate, because I feel like they really probably projected some crap onto you that was theirs, not yours. Okay. Yeah, and if you had a crystal ball and could have looked into the future and saw this, you wouldn't have done this. So I don't feel like some of you guys were, completely warned here. Maybe you had a little bit of a hunch. Maybe there was a little red flag. But I do feel like this individual was really good at hiding who they were or hiding what was going on. So, really try not to beat yourselves up like I should have known better. Maybe here or there a little bit, but I just feel like you were probably really duped by this individual. Yeah, definitely when you guys first met, there was a spark and excitement, chemistry. I already got that. It was off the charts. And it was really difficult to resist this temptation. It was really difficult to say no to each other because the attraction and the chemistry and the passion and the fire, it was pretty intense, okay? So that's definitely what happened. It's kind of like it was difficult to say no to this temptation. I almost feel like with the snake and the apple temptation, Lilith, so Goddess Lilith gets a bad rap, okay, for being like a Jezebel, a temptress, somebody who made, in the Adam and Eve story, fall or something like that. So I feel like you could have taken the fall or the blame in a situation, which actually it was this person that created this, but somehow you're the one that's to blame. Weird. And we do have, this is probably the other woman or the other person that was protecting their assets. Like they're not going to let go of this person that you're involved with, even though the person that they're involved with is a frickin' snake. They would rather win and keep their life together with this individual than lose it. That could be it for some of you guys. So this is the downfall. This person is not going to let you take their stuff. They're not going to let you, come in and take what's theirs. Now, this could also be you. You're the individual that was maybe bankrolling this person. You were giving them loans. You were taking care of them. You went above and beyond. You had your life together. You were ready. So this could be one of the reasons why they were so attracted to you, because you had your life together, and you were somebody that they felt like they could maybe get far with in life, or that you would be a good asset in their life. But when it came down to it, it's like this person is shallow. Like, did they really truly love you? Did they really make a connection with you? So I just feel like for some of you guys, you were left feeling used and just discarded by this individual. So did they get their karma? Fuck yes, they did. They got their freaking karma. So you don't have to worry about that, you guys. This person definitely got theirs in the end, okay? So let's see what else went down in this situation. I also feel too that if they moved on from your connection to somebody else, they don't really love that person. They're not happy with that person. They're using that person and they're not happy. So that's kind of karma in itself. Now we have the Five of Embers, which is the Five of Wands opposition. The Five of Wands usually indicates competition. I feel like this individual that you're dealing with is so toxic, or was toxic back then, because they could have changed since then and we don't know, that they pent you, or they created a competition between lovers. They love to be fought over. They love to have a bunch of options, so that way if one thing didn't work out with someone else, then they had someone else to go to. Yeah, you're dealing with a real kind of egomaniac. This is my lurking in the shadows tarot, by the way. Yep, the Count of Ashes here is the Knight of Pentacles, cautious. So it's like the signs are cautioning you, or the signs were cautioning this person not to do certain things, but they did it anyways, okay? They did it anyways. So you're dealing with someone who does have a conscience. They actually do. They're not conscienceless. They actually have a conscience, but they chose not to listen to it. Kind of like Pinocchio, right? With Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket's the conscience, and he's like, that a boy. And then he goes off to Treasure Island anyways. It's kind of that, for me. This person can't say no. And yeah, so we have the tower. I feel like this individual has a lot of tower moments. They lose a lot of people. They cause a lot of destruction. They've actually had a lot of karma, because they keep doing the same thing, and they keep hurting people and screwing people over. So there's just like this constant devastation that they leave behind them. Bombshell, like they're freaking bombshell for you. They're a bombshell for other people. So it's like, and that word bombshell, like, oh, this person's so hot, they're a bombshell. This person might think they're hot shit. They might actually think that they're just, so awesome. So again, like this egomaniac that just thinks that they're all that, but at the end of the day, it's like anybody who gets involved with them is going to get freaking burned. So if you did get burned by this person, I'm getting here that they've also burned other people, and they are paying for their karma dearly, and their life is becoming very important, because I'm getting here as this person becomes older, they're just going to lose their looks anyways. They're going to lose maybe some sort of status or money. Their health could deteriorate, because if they're so shallow and all these outer things are so important to them, that's like their karma right there. They're getting older. They're with age. I mean, yeah, some things get better, but I'm just getting here for this individual now. Things are not getting better. They are losing their looks. They're losing their charm. You can only take that so frickin' far until it no longer is working in your favor. So I just feel like, if anything, this person has like like they've been blacklisted. They've screwed so many people over that not a lot of people want to get involved with them. It's almost like they've had to completely move or switch jobs because people know people and talk, and so people warn them about this person. Ooh, this person's a real piece of work, you guys, is what I'm seeing here. Holy moly. Okay. So now let's take a look and see farewell. What happened to them after you parted ways? So what is all this karma about? Let's look at that. What is all this freaking karma about? Okay, what is the karma? Let's look at this. We're going to go into my Mystics Midnight Oracle. What's all this karma? Okay, so we have bats. To me, this is people talking. This is lots of people being aware of their BS, just like I suspected. Because they're frickin' Krampus. They're no saint. They're not Saint Nick. They're the Krampus. The Krampus is the person that comes in and basically abuses people, uses and abuses people. And so to me, there is this is like consequences. Krampus is the one that if you've been bad, then you're going to be punished for it. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person has been punished by their reputation. Their reputation is punishing them. Other people talking to other people. This is what creates their karma and punishment. People eventually find out, yep, this person is like the jack-o'-lantern. Look up the story of Jack. It has something to do with him being cast out from hell onto earth, and then basically being haunted while he's here on earth. And so this little turnip with the light is the only thing that he has to ward off the evil spirits. So I'm going to tell you guys, this individual, because of their jackass ways, is now kind of been cast back out, and now they're roaming the world, and they just really don't have a lot to work with anymore. After a while, their looks and charm wear off. The people that they've burned, they have no one left. They're roaming the world by themselves. So it's wow, this individual is they've really done some stuff. Okay. So if this sounds like someone you know, and this setup so far in the cards is depicting who you dealt with, we're definitely plugged in. And if not, then it's, like I said before, it's not your story today. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, okay. You're also a part of their karma, you guys. This is the Queen of Swords. She's not going to tolerate the BS. She's not. And that's you. So you may have been the first individual to say F you or no to this person. And then, of course, after this, it's been a tumbling effect for them. The fact that you either won't have anything to do with them, or you told them, how you felt, or gave them a piece of your mind, this also sticks with this person. It gave them some sort of a sense of what they're doing is wrong. What they're doing hurts people. So the Queen of Demons comes unglued. Look at that picture, and she's not going to take it. So maybe you did something to this individual, and so a part of the consequences was maybe your wrath. It could be that for some of you guys, not everybody. But yeah, there's some sort of like, don't mess with me kind of thing. Don't mess with me. You mess with the wrong person. Oh yeah, you want hell, baby? Yeah. Here it is. So the Five of Hell is the Five of Wands. It says conflict of interest. So I just feel like they shouldn't have crossed you. Okay. They shouldn't have crossed many people, but this person certainly should not have crossed you. Now, if that's not you, this could be some other queen that they crossed, and they shouldn't have done that, because that's the person that delivered to them their karma. So this is what happened to them after you parted ways. Either they took this memory of you pretty much just like being done with them and casting them out, or someone else casted their ass to the curb. That's interesting. So, yeah. Yep. Because the thing is, this person I feel keeps a lot of secrets, and they lie a lot, but somebody always finds out. Somebody is always talking. I feel like there's groups of people that are talking, because the Five of Wands is a bunch of people, and it's drama. This individual creates a lot of drama wherever they go. And so unfortunately, like when you're lying and you're cheating and you're talking about other people, eventually one person is going to say something to someone else, and then it's just going to be telephone, and then, everything, all hell breaks loose. And that's just what I'm getting for them. All hell has broken loose, and that's really been their karma. Now we have the Seven of Bones. In the end, what do they have to do but to look in the mirror and examine themselves? So yeah, this is also something that your person has done. In the end, after everything is said and done, after all the drama, after all the BS, they're looking in the mirror and they're trying to examine themselves and examine the details of their life and how they are still in the position that they're in. Do they want to change? Is there possibility? Should I start doing things differently? Am I really, a total asshole? Is there something that I could do differently? Why do I do the things that I do? Yeah, I feel like they've had to have some deep conversation and ask themselves something. Something caused them to go deep down inside within themselves. Whether it was you or someone else, I feel some feminine has had some sort of an impact on how this person sees themselves now. So this is what happened to them after you parted ways. They're taking a deep, hard look at themselves. And now we have strength. So now, see, look at this. This alien, right? Just kind of sitting there looking kind of sad. They feel like they don't belong. They feel like maybe they're just better off alone. So maybe this person has a lot of the stuff that we just tapped into was from the distant past. Maybe through time, this person has become a stronger individual. Maybe they have changed. Maybe they have undergone some sort of, done personal inventory, major work on the self, major transformation. This could have happened for sure. And I feel like you and maybe your underlying strength, where maybe you did not go back to them, you didn't take their phone calls, you cut them out. This could be the catalyst. This could be the straw that finally broke this person's back and forced them to look at themselves, most definitely. Very interesting the way this is coming out in the end. So if this sounds like your sort of story, we're going to go into the extended reading, you guys. We're going to take a look and see what is their deepest regret about you currently. We're also going to see stories. What does your person assume that you think and feel about them now? Also cursed. How are they haunted by your memory? And confessional. What do they want to express from their heart and soul to you? And reconcile. What do they want to do in this situation with you next? So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, I'll put that link down below where you guys can join me for the extended reading. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading. I hope that it resonated and helped somebody out there. Take care. Bye-bye.